Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Really nervous about Juana Man, potentially not playing. And shout out to everybody on YouTube. What up? I'm live on TikTok. I was answering a question over on TikTok while the countdown was going. Hit that like button, everybody. And if you're on TikTok and you're like a YouTube person, go to YouTube Fantasy Football Hustler as well. Leave in those comments. I'm going to try to get as many as I can here. And Sam, so you think I can drop in Njoku for Schultz? Yeah. I mean, it's Dylan Gabriel. I know that the Vikings are pretty good against the tight end, but I think I would in this specific case. And shout out to everyone who just joined on TikTok. And I'm going to read off some YouTube comments. Corey in the house. What up, bro? And he said, wipe your feet on the way in. Yes, hit that like button. That's what wiping the feet means. Shout out to the peeps hopping in right now on TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and everywhere else that we are. And the Schmitty, marks are white. Ooh, I'm probably going white. I know that Seahawks are a little bit tough, but yeah, I'm going to go white. And Sam said JMO or Diggs in the flex. I'm going JMO. Not a super fan of either one, but. And Stranger in the house. What up, my brother? Wendell in the house says salute before it gets into sub mode. Is it not in sub mode? It should be in sub mode. Let me see. Well, it's not, but because why wouldn't you want to be subbed? It's free. It's free to sub. Should always be. And yeah, we're about to smoke here in a second. What are you smoking on, Wendell? And it's I got to smoke because I got to smoke Jay Mason because Benson got hurt in practice. I mean, Benson got hurt last week, man. I mean, Benson's on IR, but yeah. He said, should I start Brashard Smith over Mason? Nah. Let's see. And Albert in the house. What up, bro? Hey, Minnesota Mike in the house. What up? And he hit us with the 69 dudes.
69 dudes.
Let's get it. I'm going to make my way down the chat here. Whoever's watching on TikTok, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you leave some comments. I'm going to do my best to answer questions as they come in quick. Here's a lot on YouTube I'm trying to catch up to. And hey, Space goes coast to coast. What up? Well, say if you trade Igbuka for Rice, wouldn't that also have splits? I don't even know about that. I mean, you're kind of trading a similar player for a similar player right there. Corey said Darnold or T-Law. I think I'm leaning Dak on this one. Darnold versus the Bucks might not be too bad. T-Law at home versus the Chiefs. I mean, that could be good, but I mean, it could be bad all at the same time. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Dak. They're just going to be throwing it a lot. And Corey said Tua Browning in the super flex. Probably going Tua. This is a tough matchup versus the Panthers. Panthers don't really give up a lot of points to the quarterbacks. But Browning versus the Lions, I'm really not excited for that. Really not excited for that. Let me see. And yeah, I'm just gonna go Tua there. And on TikTok, what up, Fernando, Jaden Daniels, Dak, or Drake May? Man, Jaden Daniels versus the Chargers might be a little bit tough, especially on the road, and they're in LA. I think I'm going to be going Dak still. I think I'm going Dak. I mean, because Jaden Daniels hasn't been getting a lot of running love. Like, that's really a lot of what it is. But they are playing New York, and New York sucks. But, yeah, Fernando, I'm going to go Dak. And what up, Nick on TikTok said Shakir and Igbuka for Rice. I would do that. Well, I mean, I probably still would to get Rice. Igbuka's been balling, though. Like, it really has been. And let's see, Jose on YouTube, Ayo Man, Shahid. Who's this? I'm assuming Franklin or Malik Washington. Probably going Ayo Man. It's ugly, man. Probably going Ayo Man. Shout out to the peeps on YouTube. That's where we got the most people watching. On Facebook, on Rumble and Kick and TikTok. Now we're streaming on TikTok. Go check me out on TikTok, guys. If you haven't, if you're not following me there, it's at FF Hustler 420. I'm sure you could probably type in Fantasy Football Hustler and it'll find me as well. And what up, Eddie? He said, what's up? Who in the flex? Chase Brown, Mason, Henderson, Darren Waller. A little nervous about Waller. He'd probably be like, because Waller is the best play like here, but I don't think he got a full go at practice, did he? Anybody with Waller, it might be a tomorrow thing. Let's go see the Dolphins practice reports. And Corey said, you said you're worried about Juwanna Man. Well, yeah, he's got a big Q next to his name. Juwanna Man is a tomorrow like type of question because we don't know 100% if he's starting or not. Yeah, Darren Waller. See, I mean, he got in a limited practice all week, every single day. But if you don't get a full go in practice on Friday, I mean, it's close to a 50-50 shot unless we hear some stuff about him, and I haven't really heard anything about him yet. So as of right now, Eddie, I think I'm going to say, Jordan Mason versus the Browns. Tough matchup, but they are overseas. And JJ, what up, dude? On Twitch, he said, pick one full PPR, Brian Thomas, Dowdle, Brown. Which Brown? Chase Brown or Mason? I kind of feel like I want to go BTJ on Monday Night Football. I know it. He doesn't warrant an auto start right now, but I think I would. I think I would start him. Poker Guts, what up, bro? DFS Rashad White, solid pick. Hell yeah, dude. I'm serious, pretty cheap, right? Because usually anyone who starts when like the guy who's in front of them isn't like out already, like to like start the week, it's like those guys usually go for a pretty good price. And Space Go said, like them up. Let's get it. Let's get it. We definitely need more likes on the YouTube video. On the YouTube live stream. And wherever you are, let's hit that like button. And yeah, we need way more. Come on. We need more. Let's hit it. And what up, Anna? Anna joined over on TikTok. Any questions? Throw them in. Throw them in. And making my way down through the YouTube chat here. Daniel Berry, what up, bro? Space Ghost said I need a homie's wisdom this week. It's a rough one. And shout out to Myth, who just joined on TikTok. Space Ghost, 2 RBs, 2 flex, Chase Brown, ETN, Mason, Pollard, Franklin, Trey Tucker. ETN is in. I think I'm going to say that Mason is in. Chase Brown versus Lions is gonna be bad. Just kind of like I feel like Pollard versus the Cardinals probably gonna be bad too. I'm gonna say Troy Franklin. But I am gonna say, I'll say Trey Tucker for that second one. Shout out to the peeps joining on TikTok. Leave those questions over there. And you guys, the questions that you're hearing are questions from YouTube or Twitch, more than likely. And Corey said Goff or Dak. Whew, I'm going Goff, man. The Bengals are a great matchup. And hey, Nick Von B, what up, bro? I hope your Saturday is going well. Yes, it is. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. There's a fight on right now. Really good card for UFC. Don't forget, if you guys need to get hooked up with a streaming service where you can watch UFC or literally anything, you want to make sure that you get my streaming service. It's only $40 per month, and you get a discount if you sign up for 3, 6, or 12 months. Just message me directly for that. Get you all squared away. And he said, would you go Mason Taylor or Waller this week? I'm going Waller if he plays, but we're not going to know until tomorrow morning. So make sure you are here tomorrow bright and early. And Jamie on Facebook, on YouTube, Bowers is out. Who should I target to replace on waivers? Well, I mean, you got to tell me who's on waivers. Like, I mean, I'm not a mind reader. Every league is a little bit different. So I want to make sure that I'm not just throwing out like random names. So yeah, throw in some of the top waiver wire guys. And is Fanning worth a start? Not really. I don't think that I would be excited to. And Albert said Rashad White, Woody Marks, Rico Dowdle, pick 2. Probably go in the first 2. Yep. And you woo's ass. What up on TikTok? Let's get it. Thanks for hitting the like button. Any questions? Let me know. I'm doing good. I'm streaming on TikTok right now, obviously, because that's where you are. And then I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, pretty much all over the internet. TikTok's like my least. Is like where the least amount of people are right now. I'm trying to get the numbers up over there. And Corey on YouTube said bench 1 Njoku, Rashad White, Pittman, Kamara. Probably benching Njoku. Yeah, think so. Poker Gut said White and Dowdle. Yeah, how much are White and Dowdle on like DraftKings? I assume they're very low as far as the money goes. And let's plant some trees. Triple X Lex, what up? And let's see on TikTok, you said got to start Mason and Chase Brown tomorrow. Not very confident. Yeah, I wouldn't be either. I'm more confident in Mason than I am in Chase Brown. Chase Brown, he's a victim of circumstance. It's not his fault that the whole team sucks because Burrow is gone. It sucks, man. But yeah, I wouldn't be super excited either. I would make sure to maybe take a little bit of risk in with the flex or whatever, maybe with some more higher upside guys. Corey said Judy or Trey Tucker. Bowers unlikely to play. Yeah, Bowers doesn't play. That makes me want to lean Trey Tucker. But with Dylan Gabriel, I kind of want to go Judy because I think Dylan Gabriel will be the type of guy who will like not be smart enough to go through projections. He'll like lock on. And that's kind of what we hope, right? I'll lock on to, a guy like Judy because like who the fuck else is out there? I mean, I know Njoku is, but you know what I mean? Triple X Lex, drop Giddens for Tajay Spears or Jaden Blue. For Spears. I mean, kind of sucks, but is what it is. And shout out to the people on TikTok. Hit that like button. We're streaming in a lot of places right now. And Ben said Genty or Judkins or Xavier Worthy need to sit one. Okay, so we're doing a sit one. I don't know if I want to sit Genty versus the Colts. Colts haven't been the best. I know I definitely don't want to sit Judkins. This one's kind of tough. It's. I feel like if I want to go higher upside, I'm going Worthy, but I feel like I just want to go the running backs here and go Genty and Judkins. I'm pulling up the UFC pay-per-view. Let's see, because I know someone told me it was a good fight tonight. And Crispy, what up, bro? He said, play the damn injury song. Hold on. Let me get it pulled up here. You the man, Crispy. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Everybody's injured. This is for
all you people out there that drafted every motherfucker that's out for the season. How could it be? He stubbed his toe on the couch and now he's on the IR.
K-Coda, Henderson or Pollard with Tajay Spears coming back. I feel like I want to go Pollard. I'm not too excited about either one with the matchups, but I'll go Pollard. And hit that like button, everybody. Appreciate you.
I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team is getting fully fisted. Stepped on 2 Legos, now he's on the IR.
Oh, what up, Jeff? He said Lions defense or Vikings defense? Lions, baby. And he said, once again, you have the best sound bite.
I know all this, okay? But I do like hearing it, so go on.
Triple X Lex, Mason or Rashad White. Rashad White, baby. Conquer them. Say greetings, Mason or Godwin. Ooh, I'm going Godwin. Tough matchup for Mason. Jamie, Chargers, tight end, Hill, Gray, Gesicki. I'm going Taysom Hill if he plays. Make sure you come back tomorrow. Make sure you come back tomorrow so we know for sure if he's playing or not. And anybody on TikTok, feel free to leave some questions. Most of the questions are coming in on YouTube right now, but when they come in on TikTok, I'll be reading them off. Jamie said, yeah, it's bad trying to get a trade going. I mean, easier said than done sometimes with tight ends. Corbin, what up? Let's see. Poker Gut says, sent you a free content to your email. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Shout out to the peeps on TikTok. Let's see. What is this?
Fantasy Football Hustler. Live. Stats on stats. Tony!
That's pretty cool. I wish it was like actually me though. I like it. Triple X Lex, and he said Ertz, Fanning, Waller. Should I drop any of them? I mean, I would be going Waller if he plays. We just don't know if he's gonna play, so you got to come back tomorrow morning for that one. And Jamie said my team consists of Goff, Williams, Team Mac, but up. I don't even remember the question. Oh, try to trade Waddle, man. I bet you can get a bunch of bet you can get a bunch for Waddle right now. Death Reaper, someone dropped Rashad White before Bucky ruled out for a QB. If I get him tomorrow morning, do I start him over Brown, Woody, or Rico? Yeah, I would. And Stranger said, being honest, I can't even recommend starting any Bengals players at the moment. No, I mean, dude, like, of course, when Burrow's there, you know, like things are going to be different. But like, man, it's like, there's no respect for anybody right now. Like, dude, you don't have to double team. Well, I mean, you could double team Chase, and it makes it like impossible for anybody to do anything like versus him with Browning, because he's like probably not even looking at Chase when he knows the double team's there. And then, dude, and then the teams don't have to have respect for the run. I mean, because like they're not respecting Browning. So yeah, it fucking sucks, man. Woo! All right. Again, Crispy, you the man. And Corey said, yeah, it sucks. We won't know about Bauer's status before the Browns game. So gonna roll Judy over Tucker just in case. Man, I probably would. Like, he's not going to be the guy who Byron Murphy, you know, is like covering. And like, so just because of that, because like, no matter what, like Jacoby Myers has a tough matchup too. Yeah, I probably would. I'd go Tucker. Too nervous about Judy. And Ertz and Njoku at tight end. Man, haven't the Chargers been really good against the tight end? They've been really good against the tight end. They're like bottom like 9 in points given up. But Njoku has just sucked, man. Njoku has sucked. Yeah, I'm just going to go Ertz because the matchup on paper isn't even that much better. The Vikings have been pretty tough on tight ends as well. And shout out to anyone watching on TikTok. Hit that like button and leave a message, comment with your question. What up, Dan? Said Mason Taylor against Dallas or Juwanna Man against the Giants. I'm going to say Mason Taylor as of right now, but that's because I'm a little bit nervous. About Juwanna Man playing. So make sure you come back tomorrow because we'll know for sure if Juwanna Man is playing tomorrow. I got to get my commissioner duties on here at the same time. A couple trades that just happened. And Poker Guts, I'm glad you guys love my song. It's a good one, man. It's a good one. Yeah, use the auto subs if you're on Sleeper. If you're in the Hustler leagues, anyways. I know some leagues, you know, don't have that option. And Jeff, he said Judkins or Scatterbo. Go Judkins, bro. Yeah. And Tony said, evening, what up? PPR upside or Coleman? Max upside. Max upside for me is JMO. I mean, it really is. Like Coleman doesn't seem like his max upside was week 1, and it's been trash, you know. It's been trash since. And hey, shout out to Dom on TikTok. Dak or Kyler. I'm going Dak, baby. I know the Jets got sauce, but they've been getting sauced up out there. Like Jets are middle of the road, 15th best matchup on paper. So they're not a horrible matchup by any means. And anybody who's on TikTok, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm going to start streaming more on TikTok. So if you're not following me on TikTok, follow if you're there right now. And if you're not there, it's at FF Hustler 420 on TikTok. For everyone listening right now, we're streaming on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, on Rumble, on Kick, and now on TikTok. Yes, so you guys should always be able to catch me on all of those. I'm going to try it every time I go live. I'm going to try to go live on all of them at the same time. Yeah, I just got a new phone, and yeah, now I'm going to be able to use this phone more for content and going live on other platforms also. And did we get someone gifting on TikTok? So just got the badge for the #1 gifter badge. Let me see. How am I not seeing it? Well, if you did gift, I appreciate you guys. I don't know why it's not like showing me. But there we go. Appreciate you, because I know when people do the gifts and stuff on TikTok, it's going to help other people join. And T Fire said, "Think Bowers is going to play." Well, let me go read just for everyone who's thinking about Bowers, because I know it's going to be a hot topic. Let me just go to the practice reports and tell you exactly the information that they're letting us know. And no, he's not going to play. I can almost guarantee he's not going to He's not going to play. You know why? I'd say I'm 90% positive that he is not going to play. It's because he practiced on Wednesday, and I don't know if he got hurt on Wednesday or if it was Thursday. No, it had to be Wednesday. He got hurt on Wednesday because he didn't practice Thursday, didn't practice Friday. So I would be moving right now as if Bowers isn't going to play. Hopefully you play on Sleeper where you can use the auto sub feature, because yeah, it's probably the only place that that I would really be starting them. Yeah, Crispy said he has 0 projection right now on Sleeper. Yeah, I mean, when you practice on Wednesday and then you don't practice on Thursday and Friday, that's never good. That is never good. So yeah, I would be moving forward as if Bowers isn't going to play. I'm going to say Trey Tucker is going to be a really good start tomorrow then. And the Colts secondary isn't really the best either. Yeah, the Colts, like right now, they're like the 3rd best matchup on paper for wide receivers. And hey, shout out to Chris in the house. What up on YouTube? Let me see, trying to figure out where I left off on YouTube. And then we got some, and let me see. Did I skip over anybody? Hold on. Trying to keep up with everything, guys. And yeah, T Fire said start Hunter in his place. Hunter Henry. Yeah, I would. I mean, if you don't have any other options. And Gavin on TikTok, Dowdle or Wandale at the flex. I'm going to go Wandale at the flex. And make sure you guys leave some comments so I know that you're hearing me over there on TikTok as well. And how do I say that? Elise, do I start Charbonnet or AJ Brown? I'm going to go AJ Brown. I know he hasn't, been the best. And Dave said, should I panic on Ladd? It sucks. I mean, kind of, but the Commanders haven't been the best, like against the pass. So just hoping that tomorrow is a game where he kind of turns it around a little bit. And let me see. K9 or Judkins for Plumberman. Judkins. Max said, who the hell is that? I'm assuming Jamison Williams or Rashad White. I'll go JMO. Jordan said Derrick Henry and BTJ for Rice and Marvin Harrison Jr. Nah, I don't like that, man. Running back for running back wide receiver for running back wide receiver. Nah, we got to do better. And Jordan, J-Mo or Myers at the flex. I'm going to say Myers. It's close, though. And leave a comment so I know that you heard. And Max, I said Jay Williams or Rashad White. Said Rashad. I'm going Rashad White. And Ryan, Goddard or Strange. I'm going to go Goddard. And there we go. Leave some, hit the like button, everybody. Spam the like button on TikTok. If anybody wants to help out the cause and you're on YouTube or anywhere else, go to TikTok and spam the like. Do it, do it, do it. I should do it on my other phone. Let's see. Where the hell did I leave off? I don't think I was right here. Corey, start 2. Sutton, Judy, Rico. I'm going to go the first 2. I'm going to go the first 2. Triple X Lex's news drop about who? Who's about Waller being injured? Is that what it is? Let me know because I don't know who you're talking about. Plumber Man, Olave, Myers, Garrett Wilson, Keenan Allen, pick 2. Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson and Keenan Allen. It's tough. And let me go double check. Maybe Waller got in a full go on Friday. Nah, Darren Waller should have a Q next to his name still. He's been limited in practice all week. And Jeff Scatterbo Judkins. Yeah, we're going Judkins. Shout out to Chris again. Shout out to Timbers on Twitch. Hunter, JCM, Pacheco, pick 2. Dude, I mean, you got 3 guys here that I do not even want to start one of them, and you're telling me I got to start 2 of them? Dude, I mean, I guess Hunter and JCM, but dude, I mean, this is bad. I'd be hitting waivers. I want to start none. And Trevin, well, with buys and injuries, I got guaranteed loss, but Torrey Horton or Njoku at the flex. I'll go Njoku. It's bad, though. And Chris on YouTube, AJ Brown, Sutton, Jacoby Myers, Pittman, pick 2. This one's tough, man. This one's tough. I'll leave out Sutton. Damn, you know what? I'm going to leave out Sutton. I'm going to leave out AJ Brown. I'm going to go Jacoby, and I'm going to go Pittman. All right, 1 second. Got a message here. Shout out to B Stool for throwing in the super chat on YouTube. One sec, I gotta. And B Stool, did you leave a question that I missed? Throw in the question. Let's see. Corey said JT and Auto start now. I mean, especially in a week like this, yeah. Adam, would you trade Genty for Hampton? Nah, I don't want to trade wide receiver for running back for running back like that. Corey says start 2, Judy, Brees, Woody, Marks. I'm go the first. I'm gonna go Brees and Woody. Adam kind of want to start Waller over J-Mo this week. I mean, I'm not mad at it, but I'd be waiting until tomorrow to fully make that. Rare Raider, what up, bro? So I made a trade in a 10-man. I traded Scat, Igbuka, Tet for Henry McBride, Olave. I like it. Hey, Papa J in the house on YouTube. What up? Let me see on TikTok. Did I miss any questions here? Let's see. A few questions came in. Everybody hang on YouTube here. And Triple X Lex says Sleeper said Waller's good to go for the week. I mean, we'll see. Maybe they said something about it, but you know, I'm still waiting. I mean, I just didn't hear it. Like, what was Sleeper's source on where they heard it? All right, let me read off the TikTok questions here real quick. McCoy, sit one, Mason, Pollard, or K9. All sit Pollard. Ryan said DeMarcado, Harvey, Addison at the flex, and Waller, Hawkinson at tight end. I mean, Waller, assuming he's playing. I'm gonna say Addison for the other one. And Crooked said trade Judds for Kamara. Nah, I'd rather want Judkins. And B Sauce, trade JJ for Hampton. Wide receivers are Amon-Ra, CD, London Rice. Nah, I want to hold. You should be able to get more for JJ. You shouldn't give him up. I mean, I know Hampton's, on the rise, but still. And Crooked Lions, did you hear me? I said no to trading Judds for Kamara. I'd rather have Judkins. Hit that like button, everybody. Whoever's on TikTok, spam the like button. Come on. Spam the like button. Chris said, did I miss Ferg or Hunter Henry? I'm going Ferg. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that question. Thank you. Spam that like button. And Landon Andrews on TikTok. Keenan, ETN, Zay, pick 2. Keenan and ETN. I'll go the first 2. And Big Bando, what up, bro, on YouTube? Shakir, Trey Tucker, last spot. Trey Tucker. Oh, here we go. Here we go. B Stool. Thanks for the super chat, bro. He said, am I crazy to want to start Shakir over Flowers? I'm starting Diggs and have Slayton on the bench. So looking for the last guy. Seahawks defense viable tomorrow. The Seahawks defense would be viable tomorrow. I mean, what other options do you have over there on defense? I mean, there potentially could be some others that'd be okay starting who are on waivers. And no, it's not crazy to go Shakir over Flowers, man. I mean, we're talking Cooper Rush right now. It could be very, very ugly for the Ravens. And the Ravens are already a team that don't throw it a lot. Like they're in the bottom 8, I believe. I'm almost positive that they're in the bottom 8 as far as passing attempts. And TikTok, I'm gonna get to you in 1 second. Spam the like button right now. I'm gonna get to you guys in 1 sec. Just spam the like button for a couple seconds, and I'm gonna start reading the questions after RTW 500. Or no, Rafa, no. Adrian A is where I'm starting in TikTok in like 60 seconds. So everybody spam the like button for 60 seconds on TikTok, and then I'm gonna speed read TikTok after I get through the YouTube questions. There's only a couple. And Chris said Jacoby, ETN, Stevenson, Sutton, pick one. If I got to pick one, I'm probably picking Jacoby. It's between Jacoby and ETN, and I think I'm gonna go Jacoby. Everybody spam that like button on TikTok. Spam it. I'm going to get to the questions here. It's like 45 seconds. Chris said, who would your survivor be this week if the Packers didn't get you? I mean, dude, you got to, it's because I don't know who has what, but I'd be picking the Bills at home over the Patriots very confidently. Because I bet a lot of people haven't chose the Bills yet. Crispy said Shakir or Strange. Ooh. Let me see. Chiefs have been really good against the tight end. I'm going to go Shakira. And B Stool said Dolphins or the Saints are the only other defensive options. Saints versus the Giants isn't bad. And the Saints are at home. Like, dude, look at the amount. Like, the Chargers defense, like, even though they lost, they killed them, like, fantasy-wise. And Joe, what up? Harvey or DeMarcado? I'm going to go Harvey. Everybody on TikTok, spam the like button. I'm going to be getting back over here like 15 seconds. I only got 2 more questions. Then I'm going to start reading is from Adrian A. So spam that like button on TikTok. And Corey said, Goff or Stroud? Goff, baby. Like, dude, if anybody gives me a Goff question, like, it better be somebody damn good if we're going to start them over Goff tomorrow, because the Bengals, I mean, they're a top matchup, you know, for sure. And yeah, so you better have someone really good if I'm going to pick someone over Goff. And Sutton or Judy, and this is the last one on YouTube for right now, and then I'm going to get to TikTok. I'm gonna go Judy, dude. Sutton against probably Quinyon Mitchell. Like, dude, that is not gonna be good. That is not gonna be good. Okay. All right, everybody on YouTube, hang out. We're gonna get to the TikTok questions right now, and any other comments or anything, throw them in. I'll be reading them out. Keep spamming the like button, TikTok peeps. I'm getting to the questions right now. Adrian A. Dart or Darnold? Darnold. Landon Andrews, Dallas or Travis? I'm gonna go Kelsey in this one. The Jaguars, they're a pretty good matchup against the tight end. Jags are actually, well, I guess they're kind of middle of the road, but the Broncos are a lot better or a lot worse of a matchup. Yeah, I'm going we're going Kelsey. And Rafa, Pittman or Waddle? Ooh, that's spicy because the Raiders actually give up some good points. Actually, no, right? Oh, wait. The wide receivers. Yeah, Raiders are like top 4. Yeah, Michael Pittman or Waddle. I'm going to go Pittman. And Landon. Hold on. It shot me down. Too many questions came in on TikTok. It shot me to the bottom. Make sure to leave your question just once. Dang it. It totally shot me to the bottom right now. All right, hold on. Oh, here we go. Landon, pick 3 for RB. Gibbs, Marks, Kamara, Dowdle. Gibbs and Marks in. I think I'll go Kamara for that other one. And what up, Jamie? He said, what's up, you fuckers? Said my kids are still awake. No worries, bro. I'll be on for a little bit. Hey, Chris made it over to TikTok. Said, big fan, hustler. You the man. Rafa picked 2, White, Genty, ETN. I'm going to go ETN and Genty. Gabe, should I pick up Luke McCaffrey or Tolbert or Isaiah Bond? It'd probably be Tolbert. And Dynamio, Rashad White or ETN. Ooh, that's tough, man. That's tough. Let me see. The Chiefs are a good matchup. They're number 9 overall. Who the hell? Where the Raiders, Colts. Where are the Colts? Colts are. Yeah, I'm going ETN. And don't spam the chat with the comments because, like Landon's doing, he keeps like putting in the same comment, and even though it's just gonna ruin it for everybody. Spam the like button. Don't spam the comments. And let's see. Kev, a flex pick. Flowers, D. Smith, Diggs, Mims. Going Devonta Smith on this one. Yeah, see, I'm seeing like so many that are like the same exact question. When selling Igbuka, who should I get? I don't even know if you should sell Igbuka. So if you are, you should be getting someone very, very good. I mean, I know that much. Let's see. Zach, trade Jamar for Bucky. No, not right now. Bucky's hurt. And Waylon, I traded Rasheed for Tet. Was that bad? I probably would have kept Rasheed. I mean, now as close as you are to getting them back anyways. Spam the like button, guys, on TikTok. Spam the like button. Don't spam the comments. I'm going to get to everybody, but now I got to filter through. Like, oh, I already read this one. And Dustin, what up? Said, yo, hard matchups for a wide receiver this week. Have PPR, sit Sutton, BTJ, or Godwin. I'll sit Sutton. It's hard, man. I'll sit Sutton. And Jack said Keenan or AJ Brown. I'm going to go Keenan. Keep spamming the like button, especially if you spam the comments and I'm answering your question. Because I see a bunch in here that it's like the same exact comments. So spam the like button. Come on. We're only at 2,000 likes. We need to get to 3,000. Come on. And oh man, I don't know what's up with the co-hosting thing. I got so much going on right now. We're just gonna let that go away. Sorry. Let's see. Myers or Waddle. Myers. And no other questions are coming in on YouTube. So I'm just gonna keep going through the TikTok, try to get to the bottom here. Keep spamming the like button, guys. Yeah, we're almost to 3,000 likes. We need more. Jamie said, I like the new graphics. Hell yeah, bro. This one's kind of like a rave, is what I was like thinking when I was like going through this. Like kind of like some kind of a light show rave. Did I succeed? And Figgy Schmo, Flex Tolbert, Miller, or Juana Man Johnson. I'm going to say Tolbert as of right now, but come back tomorrow because it's probably going to be Juana Man if he plays, but I'm a little nervous about him. And Jack punned. You said Keenan or AJ Brown. I said Keenan a super long time ago, bro. Spam the like, not the comment. Yeah, Jamie said my son said that's sick. Hell yeah, man. And Joe said better stash JCM or Brashad Smith. JCM's probably better. Good old Bill. And it shot me to the bottom. Hold on, trying to find it on TikTok. Adrian said lad or flowers. Lad. Ed Wizzle, Bill or Sean Tucker. I'm going Bill. It's ugly. Craving said Craving Fitness said traded JK and AJ Brown for Hey, Rigo just came in here. Can we get some help, everybody? Too strong. All right. We got so much that came on TikTok recently. Hit that like button. And you know what? Just put in the question again, because like so many people are spamming like the same questions that it's like it keeps pushing me to the bottom of the comments. Let's see. What up, Jason? What tight end to start rest of the season? Ertz, Njoku, Mason Taylor, Theo. I mean, the thing with it, if you're starting like guys like this, you ain't starting them rest of the season. Like, who would I start this week? Probably Mason Taylor. And Jason says start one, Pittman, Rico, Cup. Pittman. Jason says start one, White, Carter, Rico, Javante. Javante, man, he's been way too good. And Jason start two, Pollard, White, Wandale, Shakir, Rico, White, and Wandale. All right, jumping back over here to TikTok. And Adam 510, thanks for following. Craving Fitness just traded JK, AJ Brown, JK for AJ Brown. I'm not mad at it. Hopefully his schedule should get better. One, I just traded Ibuka, Pacheco, and Hampton for Chase, Bucky, and Goddard. It's all right. It's kind of even though. Hopper said Chargers or Browns D. Whew. Probably gonna go the Browns. Let's see. Mick said Rashad White or Javonte Williams. Man, I'm probably going Javonte. Hawkeye, Warren or Waller. And go Waller. Make sure you're paying attention in the morning. And said drop Knicks for Herbert. Probably. I probably would. Yeah, Crispy said, quit spamming the damn chat. Catch me outside.
Catch me outside. How about that?
And Corey said Kelsey or Kraft rest of the season. Kelsey. But it's damn close. And let me see. TikTok. Maku, I don't even know how to say that. Sorry, but trade Javonte and Ibuka for JSN. Nah, man, it's way too much. And Quinn, JMO, Rashad, BTJ at the flex. I'm going I'm going JMO on this one. And Ernesto, Derrick Henry, or Rashad White. Man, I know it's tough, but I'm going to go Derrick Henry. I know he hasn't been the best over the last couple weeks. And Lamb here, flex, Kendry or Ladd. I got to go Ladd, man. I can't start a guy like Kendry over Ladd. And thanks for following. It's I am here. Yeah, it looked like a L at first. And Ralph, White or Dorbings? Who the fuck is Dorbings? Dobbins? Dobbins, probably. I'm going to go Rashad White over Dobbins. And Quinn, let me know if you heard me. You said JMO, Rashad, or BTJ. I'm saying JMO. And I am here. Did you hear me? I said Ladd over Kendry. Yeah, spam the like button, everybody on TikTok. Spam the like button. And Tyler on YouTube said start 3, ETN, Waddle, Olave, Rashad White, Monty. ETN in. Let me see. Panthers are going to be a tough matchup. Olave. I'm going to say ETN. Olave and Monty. And Jamie said, you know how I love smashing the tight ends, Dynasty and in real life. He says start 2, Hawkinson, Andrews, Waller, Strange, Mason, Taylor. Waller, Mason, Taylor. And Ashton on Twitch, Juwanna Man or Strange? Juwanna Man, assuming he plays. You got to be paying attention, though. There's a chance he doesn't play. Toyota 1, what up, what up? Everybody on TikTok, spam that like button, share the stream. And but don't spam your comments. Like that makes it just take forever for everybody else. Don't spam the comments with the exact same question. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to catch up here on TikTok. Wicked Chevy, Waddle or Jamar Chase? Waddle sucks, man. It fucking sucks. And ABI, Daniels or Mahomes? I'm gonna go Mahomes versus the Jags. And Cameron, would you trade Hampton and AJ Brown for CD, Brees, and Keenan Allen? Probably, yes. Ralph, Darter, Knicks. And Wicked Chevy, Waddle, Jamar Chase said that. And Good Time Tamblin, Wan'Dale Robinson, Chris Olave, Waddle for the flex. Only have one spot. Probably going to go Wan'Dale. Christian, should I look to trade Bucky? You're not going to get what you want from at this point, so I'm going to say no. And Mad Dog, Franklin or Christian Kirk? It's yucky. Franklin. And Toyota 1 said, Juwanna Man update. We don't have one yet. It's going to be tomorrow. Unless something just came in, like right now. And hang out for 1 second, everybody on YouTube. I'm going to try to catch up on TikTok. We got an influx. But I'm not seeing the likes going up on TikTok, so I'm about to put TikTok on timeout if we don't see the likes going up, man. We should have like over 5,000 likes by now. So keep smashing the like button, everybody. Come on. And let me see. Steven said Keenan or Dobbins at the flex. I'm going Keenan. Brandon Anderson said AJ Brown or Ayo, man. Or dude, it sucks, man, because AJ Brown's going to be going up against what's his name? Patrick Surtain Jr. So I'm going to say Ayo, man. Like, it sucks. There we go. Keep spamming that like button. I want to see it get over 5,000, or I'm going to go start adding or we're going to go start answering YouTube questions here. YouTube going to be coming up in a second. And the Kleeman on Twitch. What up? What up? APO5. Should I start Juwanna Man, Johnson, and not Hunter Henry? As long as Juwanna Man plays, yes, I would. Sam said Rico or Justice Hill. I guess I'll go Rico. I'm not excited about it. Dang it. It shot me to the bottom. I hate how it keeps doing that. It keeps shooting me to the bottom. Jordan Wood, Debo or Rashad White? Ooh, I'll go Debo. Declan, Godwin or Marvin? I'm gonna go Marvin Harrison. Let's see. And William, thanks for sharing the live. We can get a couple more people sharing the live. That'd be awesome. And everybody on YouTube and Twitch, just hang out. I'm trying to catch up on the TikTok chat and be bouncing back and forth here. Just hang out, everybody. You might hear some questions that you may have along the way as well. And Caleb said Marks, Rashad, or Jordan Addison start 2. Ooh, this one's tough. I'm going to go Marks and Jordan Addison. And Good Time said thank you. Appreciate you. And Alex Carter said Debo or Jacoby with Bowers out. Probably going Jacoby. And Steven said Keenan or Dobbins. Keenan. Max Frisk said, I think J-Mo will have a good week. I do think so. Yes. Versus the Bengals. Yes. And Cameron said trade Hampton, AJ Brown. I already answered that. What is that? Famous Reese, AJ Brown or Addison. Man, I'll go Addison. Sucks. Justin Souls, Waddle, Debo, Ladd, Marvin Harrison Jr. start 2. I'll go Debo, Marvin Harrison. And Caddy, who should I sit? Marvin Harrison Jr., Keenan, or Waddle? Probably sit Waddle, but it's tough. Let's see. Mark Andrews or Mason Taylor for Boy Noah. I'll go Mason Taylor. Max Frisch said trade Woody and Waddle for Igbuka. Probably, man. Probably. Seems like a come up. Declan. Godwin or Marvin Harrison Jr. Probably Marvin Harrison Jr. It's tough, though. And D said Michael Carter or Charbonnet. Michael Carter. Coleman said Charbonnet. Michael Carter. Ramondre Carter. Let's see. I think I caught up. If I missed your question, throw it in. I see Aiden, pick 2. Johnston, Pittman, or Pickens. Pittman for sure. I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go QJ with the other one. And Cameron said, "Sorry, I didn't hear you answer mine. Throw it in again because it's hard to. There's so many questions going through. Just throw it in again." Yeah, we're kind of to the bottom of TikTok almost. Everybody on YouTube, want to get your question answered quicker, throw in the super chat. I'm almost done with TikTok here for a few moments, and we're going to switch back to YouTube. Everybody spam the like on TikTok. And EZ, should I drop Godwin for Kincaid? No, but I probably would drop someone if your wide receiver's on bye. Lambeezy, Waller, Ertz, Waller, assuming he plays. Hawkeye, BTJ, Debo, or Shakir. I'm going to say BTJ, man. I'm feeling a Monday night breakout for him. And Noah, Olave, or Addison. Olave, but it's close. And Olivia, Kelsey, or Fanning. I'm going Kelsey. Good matchup for him. And Jordan S., Henderson, or Chase Brown. Man, that sucks. I guess Henderson. I don't like either one, though. And good time Tamblin, Pollard, or Henderson, or Marks for the RB2. I'm going Marks. And Steven, Debo, Myers, Pittman, pick 2, Myers, Pittman. And Rome, Henry or Judkins. I'm going Henry, but yeah, I understand. And it's Derrick Henry, right? And Nose, Genty, Marks, or Henderson. I'll go Marks. Spam that like button, everybody. We kind of stopped at 6K likes. And Joe said Harvey or Brown. I'll go Harvey. Frosty, Judkins, or Henry rest of the season. I mean, I'll say Henry, but yeah, you want both somehow. And all right, I think we made it to the bottom. And they call me LeBizzle. Says start Jamar or Debo. Man, I guess Debo. It sucks, man. And Aid said May or Jones. I'll go Jones. And I'm going to be reading off some YouTube questions now. So everybody spam that like button on TikTok, and I'll be answering the questions here in a second. And let's see. I think I was right here. Scott said need at least 1 RB and then 2 flexes. Walker, White, Mason, Dowdle, JMO, BTJ. White. going to say White, JMO, and BTJ. Tired of one Fields or JDS. I'm going JD5. You know what? We're going. I got 5 on it. Of course, I should have mentioned Crafter Kelsey rest season question for the 3 bench spot league. Is Craft better option since it's on by? I mean, I'm just gonna stick with my answer, Kelsey. And JM in full PPR. Would you start Woody Marks or trade Tucker? Probably Woody, but it's close. And then, hey, shout out to Joey. All right. Or wait, who was that who threw that in? Yeah, it was Joey. Shout out to Joey. What'd Joey say? Where's his question? Juwanna Johnson or Goddard? So if Juwanna Johnson plays, it's going to be him. But I'm not mad at playing Goddard if you have to. But you got to be paying attention in the morning because we're not even 100% for sure if Juwanna Man's going to play or not yet. And appreciate the I call it super chat, so appreciate the super chat over on TikTok. And let's see, Papa J, Slayton or Washington? I'll go Slayton. And Du Bois, pick 2, Ridley Bond, Justice Hill, Kendre Miller. He's a rough bye week, I know for sure. Sucks, man. I think I'm going to go Ridley. It sucks. It really, really does. And the Cleeman, what up? Question if you have time, AJ Brown and Zay Flowers, do I start them both? I would not want to start them if you have other options. And then Kendre Miller or Isaiah Tucker. I'd go Kendre Miller. Oh, man. Minnesota Mike said Higgins or Mark Andrews. Man, that sucks. I'm going to say, because let me double check. I don't think actually Texans have been really good against tight end. I'm gonna say Higgins. Both are bad. Both are bad. And everybody on TikTok, spam that like button. Gonna be getting back here to TikTok in a sec for the to continue with the questions. And Dre on Twitch, AJ Brown or Ladd. I'll go Ladd. Bob Hope, May over Hurts, PPR. I mean, it's a really tough matchup versus the Broncos, but I feel like he's going to end up getting rushing. So I'm gonna still say Hurts. And Corey said BTJ or Judy. BTJ. Smokey the Cat. Pick 2, Sharps, Carter, Henderson, Harvey. Carter, Harvey. Hey, PB and Jelly, what up? And Toyota 1, pick 1, BTJ, Shakir, Godwin. I'm going to say BTJ, man. I'm really feeling BTJ on Monday night. Smokey the Cat, Mason Fanning, and Joku or Schultz. I'm leaning Mason or Schultz. Gonna say Mason. PB and Jelly, Waller or Debo. Or Walker or Debo? Ken Walker? I'll go Debo. And Cooler Hand, what up? Thanks for the super chat. Judkins or Scat? I'm going Judkins. For the volume play. And TikTok, keep spamming the chat. I'm going to be back in 1 second. Got a couple questions on YouTube, and then I'm coming back. And Tristan, no PPR, Jordan Mason or AJ Brown? Jordan Mason. And Clap Nuts on YouTube. Start 2 at the RB. ETN, Dowdle, Woody. ETN and Woody. And then start 1 tight end, Juwanna Johnson, Fanning, Mason. I'm gonna say Juwanna, but Mason would be my second guy if Juwanna doesn't end up playing. All right, and let me see. There's no name, but smiley face. I see. Sent a Rose. Appreciate you. Stranger Fanning. I'm going Fanning, but I don't like it. Who else is there on waivers? I'd honestly pick up someone on waivers. And Frizzell, did I win? I traded Devontae Adams, Scat, and Henderson for CD and Breece Hall. I feel like that's a win. And Leo, Baker, or Herbert? I'm going to start Herbert. And I mean, there's no name, but smiley face, the stranger Fanning. You heard me. You heard my. Can you leave me a little emoji so I know that you heard. I don't know what fight is on right now, but they're hyped in the intros right now. Alexis, Kendre Miller, or DeMarcado. It's ugly. It really is. I'm going to go DeMarcado. Your bum. 2 flex. Fergie, Myers, and Tet. Myers, Ferguson. And Sean M, Fannin, Mason Taylor, Tremble, Mason. And Sean Watson, Rashad White, or Marks. Sounds tough. I'm going to go Rashad White. Brandon, is Cook for CD and Monty a good trade? I think I would rather have Cook. Let's see. Most of these I've answered. Jared Zayas, Juwanaman or Andrews. I'll go Juwanaman, assuming he plays. Spicoli, Pollard, or Henderson. I'll go Henderson. Bronco Bergeson. Which RB? Which Cardinals RB or pick up Spears? Probably going to be Carter. Matcha, Henry or Laporta? I'm going Laporta. And Alexis, did you hear me? And Matcha, why are you spamming the comments, bro? I already said Laporta. Come on, man. Spam the like button, not the comments. Don't be greedy. And all you're doing is making it like so much harder for everybody. Just rethrow in your questions. I can't even see anything because of the matchup person who like spammed the chat like crazy. And Jamie said I made a desperation trade today, and Dynasty needed an RB this week, so I traded Mooney for Sean Tucker. Okay. Clap nuts, appreciate your answer. You're gonna probably go Marks unless you feel Olave is better above. Let me see where. Yeah, no, I said ETN and Woody is where I'd be going. Then I said Juwanaman, but pay attention tomorrow. All right. Let's see. And Cameron Kraft, would you trade Hampton, AJ Brown for CD and Keenan? CD, Brees, and Keenan. Yeah, I probably would. Feel like I answered that already. I don't even like the dinosaur name. I don't know. I can't tell. Is that a dinosaur? Is that a peacock? Flex Diggs or Chase Brown? I'll go Diggs. Both bad options in my opinion. Joshua said Cooks and Gibbs TD. I mean, I'm feeling it. And Shugma 1 start Godwin or BTJ this week. Matt Allen, J.K. Dobbins, Monty for the flex. I'm going Montgomery. Steven Wilson said Jones or Mayfield. Ooh, I'm going Baker. And Mark L. Oh, dang it. Where is it? Shit, pushed me down. Oh, there we go. Addison or Slayton? Addison. Sorry, guys. I don't know about the co-host and stuff right now. I got too much going on. Maybe in the future. Let's see. Brandon, Jaden Daniels or Fields? Jaden Daniels. Tech said, is Ridley hot trash? No, their whole offense is hot trash, though. And their play calling is hot trash. That's for sure. And Corn Dog said pick 2, Stevenson, Harvey, Tolbert, DeMarcado. I'll go the first 2 with Stevenson and Harvey. And Zach Woods, AJ Brown for Rome. I mean, I don't want to trade wide receiver for wide receiver like that, but I guess I would rather have Rome. And Michael Johnson, start 3, ETN, Walker, Judkins, Rico. I'll go the first 3, ETN, Walker, Judkins. Cammy, ETN or Judkins? ETN. Jake said his Bauer's playing. I'm like 90% positive he's not playing. So I would kind of move forward. Without him. And Dinosaur Person said, why is Diggs a bad option? I don't think he's a horrible option, but I mean, the Bills know him very well, and they're going to play the Patriots pretty well. Tech said Wentz or Gino. Gino. I don't like either one tomorrow. And RG said Fanning and Joku or Ertz, but it's ugly. And Steven said, lost you for a minute. Who'd you say, Johnson or Kincaid? Well, I said Juwanna, but I said assuming he's playing, so you got to be paying attention tomorrow morning. And Sarah, J-Mo or Rico at the flex? J-Mo. He's going to have a huge game tomorrow versus the Bengals. And Thomas said, start Michael Carter. Well, I mean, he's a start for me, yes, but it depends on who you have. And Charlie should I cut Njoku for Darren Waller? Yeah, probably. And Chitty said, would you trade Amon-Ra for Rice and Pittman? Nah, man, I want Amon-Ra. And Derek said Montgomery or Jordan Mason. Montgomery in tomorrow's game. And all right, I made it to the bottom on TikTok. Everybody, please spam that like button on TikTok. And we're about to smoke a bowl with the 420 crew. I'm going to turn the phone a little bit because I know TikTok might hate on that, but get ready to fire it up. And if you're in the 420 crew on TikTok, type in 420 in the comments.
All right. Fire them up.
And for anybody on YouTube, let's see the 420 crew actual emoji on YouTube for all the 420 crew members over there. And the clean man said, oh, wait, I already did that. Corey said, is there a realistic shot that DeMarcado kills it tomorrow? Is it safe to drop for Harvey? I would rather have Harvey than DeMarcado, if that's like pretty much what the question is. Yeah, look at Phil gifting a 420 crew membership on YouTube. You the man, Phil. Yes, sir. And let's see who ended up getting it. Hey, Papa J got it. Yes, there we go. All right. I think I think because of that, I packed a bowl, but we're about to do a dab in lieu of Phil. Yes. Okay. And there we go. Papa J said, fire him up.
All right. Fire them up.
Yes, sir. And Jalen on TikTok, how you feel about Bo Nix against Philly? I don't feel good about it. I feel very bad, actually. And user, a whole bunch of numbers. Would you cut Ridley in a 10-man? Yeah, I probably would. I think I'm sure that there's better options that you can get than him just on the waiver wires in a 10-man. Okay. All right, we're getting a little dabberoo packed up here. And maybe since it's just like a vape, hopefully I can get away with it on TikTok. And Deja Voodoo drop in Joku to pick up Tolbert, need wide receiver help. I'm not mad at it. I mean, who else do you got over there though? Who else do you got over there? That makes a difference for sure. Antonio said Waddle or Marvin Harrison. I'll go Marvin Harrison, but it's pretty damn close. Overthinking with Tony. Ladd or Godwin. I'm going Godwin, but it's close, man. And Steven, what defense would you go with? You got to give me options. And Alesh, thoughts on Taysom Hill? Pick him up. I mean, it depends on how deep you are, but yeah, I'd say pick him up.
Pick him up.
But he's gonna be, he's not gonna be a traditional tight end guy. Like, I mean, he's a touchdown dependent tight end for sure. And Amila YouTube said trade RJ Harvey and Josh Allen for Saquon and Nix. Fuck no. Like, why? Nah, man. Because you got to trade Allen to do that. No. Yeah, Papa J's got all the emojis over there now. Let's get it. And Clean Man said, "Did you get the last question?" Yeah. Did I not answer it? Let me see. I swear I answered this. And it said Kendre Miller. Yeah. Toyota One throwing in a super chat. Let's get it. Search and kill. Debo or DeMarcado? Debo, man. Hey, the Dawn Leprechaun said, what's happening? What up? Oh, man. Someone just got choked out on the UFC fight. Remember, guys, leave your question once on TikTok. Spam the like, not the comments. Let's see. Hold on, it kicked me to the bottom. Smart fella said start Taysom if he plays. No, you have to be desperate to start Taysom tomorrow, I feel. First game back in a long time. Steven said, if I got the Bills defense, but was thinking either the Browns or the Giants. I'm not mad at the Bills defense at home, especially if you have to like pick up one of the other ones. If I did, it would be the Browns. And Hashib, Montgomery or Debo in the flex. I'm going Montgomery. Edward said, should I start Fields or Dart? Fields, if those are your only options. Gianni, Sutton, or Dowdle? Who? I'll say Dowdle. It sucks, man. And the Clee man said, appreciate you, bro. Hell yeah, likewise, homie. And Rick in the house on YouTube, what up? Yeah, if it looks like I'm looking down, it's because I got TikTok going right now, so I'm kind of been going back and forth with the questions. D-back said Mayor Daniels. Ooh, I'm going to go Daniels. Sports edits, Pittman or Allen? Keenan Allen, I'm assuming. You got to go Pittman. And Gianni, I already answered your question. Why do you keep putting in Sutton or Dowdle? Spam the like button, bro. And sports edits, I just put in your answer too. Spam the like button. Eric said Trey Tucker or J-Mo. Tucker. But yeah, spam the like button. We got to get up to like 10,000 likes. Like I've been answering. I answered a shitload of questions on TikTok so far. And even with people like spamming the chat like crazy with the same exact question, still answered you guys' questions. Spam that like button and throw in some roses or whatever the fuck is thrown in. Who's gonna throw down a galaxy or something on TikTok? Isn't that the one that's like one of the dope ones is the galaxy? Come on, who's gonna throw down a galaxy? All right, where are we at? And Toyota 1, I'm packing up the dab for you right now, my brother. And damn it, so many questions came in. Hashib said, thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Sports edit, you heard me right. And Eric, Trey Tucker, J-Mo. Whoo, good options. I'm going J-Mo, though. And Bones said Dak or Fields. Dak. Tony Valdez, Michael Carter, Malik Washington, Michael Carter. Nathan Park, Daniels or Goff. It's Goff this week. It's Goff this week for sure versus the Bengals. And Josu Anna. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Juwan or Waller. I'm saying Waller. And Gunner, is that Gunner Stahl? Says, should I start Brees Hall or Genty? Man. I mean, it's after the week that Genty had last week, it's tough not to say to start him, but he's got a really tough matchup this week. So I'm going to say I'm going the other way, and I'm going to say Brees Hall. And JFS something. Would you trade Gibbs for A-Chain and Rashee Rice? That'd be tough, man. I don't think I would. I don't think I would. And Bones, thanks for the follow. Nathan, did you hear me? I'm catching up, guys. Almost. I got my dab packed. Gonna be hopping back to YouTube in a second. Spam the like button on TikTok. Damn it. Let's get up to 10,000 likes. Come on. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming and answering questions a lot more on TikTok now. But let's get who's going to throw down like a galaxy or something? Come on. Let's see it. And let's see. All-Star, starter sit A-Chain. I mean, I'd be starting them, but there we go. Who is that wing? Who threw down the rose? Wing something. I couldn't see the whole name. I couldn't see the whole name. All right. Let's see. Tired One said Waller a good pickup for Bowers being out for sure. Papa J said Nico or BTJ. I'm going BTJ. And then pick 2 out of Singleton, David Lloyd White. Devin White's playing. This one's tough, man. This one's tough. I'm gonna say Singleton for the second one. You got 4 good options there. Yes, appreciate you, bro. Yes, we're about to show. We're getting some smoking going now. More super chats coming in on YouTube. Let's get it. Let's get it. And Corey said, I got a trade on the table. I give up Ricky, DeMarcado, Rice, and Kraft. I received Chase and Kelsey. You don't want Chase. Like, you don't. It sucks, dude. You don't want anybody on the Bengals, especially if you got to pay for them. You don't. And Emil, I don't know what to do with Jamar Chase and Chase Brown. It sucks. You either try to trade them to a sucker or you sink with the ship. Like, I don't know if there's any other options besides that, for real. He said, realistic to offer both of them for Saquon. I don't think it is, but I would try. I would try. I would try to trade both of them for any kind of top running back and see what the fuck happens, man. Maybe you'll get lucky. But it sucks because, like, we're talking about guys who were drafted. And what up, Texan Rage? And shout out to Big Grease throwing in the roses. Let me see what Big Grease's question is. Wow. I was offered Hurts and Laporta. Sorry. I was offered Hurts and Laporta for Garrett Wilson. And damn it, sorry, in TikTok, I'm like, I'm going away from the mic, but for TikTok, I got the mic on my, so wherever I'm turning, I'm coughing. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody. And let me see. So it was offered Hurts and Laporta for Garrett Wilson. I got Drake May. I said I'd give up one of my best wide receivers. I mean, yeah, that's what I would assume. I'm going to say no, because I'm assuming that this is a single QB league. And like in a single QB league, like you're able to find quarterbacks. So I'm going to say no. I wouldn't do that. And thanks for the roses. Shout out to Elisa for the rose. Appreciate you. Do I start AJ Brown or Troy Franklin? Well, both suck tomorrow. Like that's what sucks. Like I would legit be thinking about potentially picking up a waiver wire wide receiver. Give me list off and like put in the top, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 like wide receivers over there, because it's both horrible matchups. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess Troy Franklin, because like Patrick Surtain's going to be covering AJ Brown. That's like the worst matchup that you can have for any wide receiver. But outside of that, like, I don't really like look like last week it was Mims. It's like they're spreading the ball around, and it's all bad for like anybody going up against the Eagles, because they have multiple great cornerbacks out there. And hey, what up, CJ? Said not football related, but what are you smoking from? Hey, we can always ask the 420 questions. So I'm smoking out of a Dr. Dabber. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat because they are one of the products that I totally fuck with, you know. And hold on, let me get the link for you guys. Where the hell is it? But yeah, this is the Dr. Dabber. Damn, what the hell is it called? The something 2.0. The 2.0. Why the hell can't I find this? Where the fuck is it? Dude, where the hell? Hold on. Sorry, guys. Trying to find. we go. Jeez. Just trying to find all my links here for all the different platforms. And okay. Elisa said, I think now with TikTok, I mean, dude, there's just so many questions coming in. We got people spamming the chat. Might have to throw in a rose or something, to get your question answered right away. Elise said AJ Brown, Troy Franklin, or T Higgins. He's on my bench too. Damn, but all those are bad. All those options are no bueno. I mean, if you're forcing me to choose, I would even say T Higgins over those two, because I mean his matchup is a little bit better than the other guys. I mean, his is not good either, but yeah, but yeah, who? Yeah, it's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, there you go. And CK said, I use a Riser 3. Okay, he said, but I hear good stuff about Dr. Dabber. One thing that I'll tell you, for me, like I've tried a whole bunch of these e-rigs, like Dr. Dabber. Number one, all their products like have worked great for me. And number two, they've actually hooked me up and showed love. Like, yeah, they've actually like hooked me up with different pieces and stuff like that. So I may be like biased, like because of that part, but like, you'd fuck Puffco and all those other ones, man. Like Dr. Dabber is where it's at. Yeah. And Steven sent a super chat. What up, my brother? And he said, Johnston or Justin Jefferson? Oh. Like, who the hell would have thought that in the beginning of the season that this would be a realistic question? Oh, man. I'm going to say Justin Jefferson still, but it is tough, man. It is tough because I want to say Quentin Johnston, but like, I know Justin Jefferson's going to get peppered with a lot of work. The Vikings, they've actually been out, there for a week already. So like, that's one thing that they got, working for them as well. Like they're already out there. They're already on that timeline. They're not going to be jet lagged. If anything, the Browns might be. And let me see whose question I see. Texan Rage, start 3. QJ, Chase, Sutton, Olave, Shakira. Can you guys hear that? The drops on the computer? Because I got it on the mic. It's not working through the computer. It's like just hearing it in the background. And then Waller. So QJ in. Waller in. Olave in. All right. Trying to catch up here. There's so much going on TikTok. I'm trying to keep up, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Easier said than done. And and CK Fannin or Taylor, Mason Taylor, baby. And we got another dab coming up for Papa J. Just catching my breath over here. Well, hard to catch my breath when I'm still talking. And spam the like button on TikTok, everybody. I got like 3 questions on YouTube, and then I'm coming back to TikTok. And don't spam the questions. Spam the like, okay? That's what makes it harder to keep up with the chat, is like when people like put their comment in like 5 times in a row, or like, they just keep putting it in like crazy. That's what's making it harder to keep up with the chat. And Dark Rain on YouTube. Is there anyone that I'm about to raffle off? Is there anyone that I'm about to rattle off or that I should drop for a kicker? Dowdle, Chuba, Addison, T, or Ertz? That kind of sucks, man. He said, just don't rock with a kicker this week. I mean, if I was going to drop any of them, I guess it would be Rico. I mean, this week is kind of a decent matchup, though, so that's what sucks. But if you had to do it, I would drop Rico if you had to. If it's close and you think that you got if it's close and you feel like you could just rock it without the kicker, I'd probably be okay with it without dropping. But look at the future bye weeks. If you'd have to drop someone like next week anyways, like, might as well make the move now. And Trick said, would you flex White, Marks, Travis Kelce this week? I really like Travis Kelce this week. I really do. But I think I'm going to say Woody Marks. Okay. Back over to TikTok. Let's see. I'm just going from the bottom, so let me see here. I'm starting from Mr. Brett, RJ Harvey or Jordan Mason. That's tough. I'm gonna say Jordan Mason. My 10-10. Will Cam Scatterbo get more than 13 points? I wouldn't count on it. I mean, the Saints, I don't think they have been like a really decent matchup, but if he doesn't get in the end zone, I doubt he gets that. Andre, start 2. Carter, Pacheco, Chubb, Miller. I'll go Carter and Chubb. And Sahil, should I keep Quentin Johnston? Yes. MJ, Alsadi, Kincaid, or Henry? I'm going to go Kincaid. Smelly it. Lad or Shakir? I'm going to go Lad. E-Man. Sutton, K9, Debo. Who sits? I'll sit Sutton. Isaac, Nix or Dart? Nix. Steven, Pickens or Johnston? Johnston. Klops TM, start 2. Marv, Etienne, Dowdle, Rashad. I'll go the first 2. Marvin, Etienne. Joey, should I pick up Kincaid after the Bowers injury? He's probably one of the better free agents, yeah. Johnny, say you think Kamara will have a decent game? I wouldn't really count on it. I mean, the Giants are a really good matchup, but it's like the Saints, they don't seem to be feeding him, like we want him to, like we want them to. Walker, Tet, White, or Dowdle? White. Damn. So many questions came in here, and there's so much spam in here. It sucks because let's see. Adon, Flowers, or Lad. Hashem, Lad, or Mason? Lad. Klops, I already answered that. On the fly, mixology, Waller or Schultz? Waller if he plays. Hey, Phil. Phil made it over to TikTok. Yes, he said Dowdle or W. Who's the W? Is that Wandale? If it's Wandale, I'm going Wandale. And Jay said QJ, AJ, Jamar, Sutton, pick 3. QJ, this is horrible, dude. I can't believe you have to start 3 of these guys. I'm going to say QJ, AJ Brown, and Sutton, and that sucks. Harrison, Judy or Cup? Judy. Daniel, Tet or Judkins? Judkins. Oh, here it is. Phil said Dowdle or Walker? Walker. Aiden, Daniel Jones or Jaden Daniels? Jaden Daniels. Yo, Adius. Quit spamming the goddamn chat. Jesus. All right. Hit the like button, everybody on TikTok. Just put in the comment one time. TikTok people. One time. That is it. One time. It makes it way easier to get through everybody. And Yo, Adius didn't listen. You got to throw in a rose or something to get your answer now. Joe, DeMarcado or Chase Brown? Ugh. I'll go DeMarcado, but man, that sucks, man. That sucks. And Tricks has said, if Kelce is a good player, would you start him over Juwan and Waller? I potentially would this week, but I want to start Waller. Like if I had to rank them, I'd say Waller, Kelce, Juwana Man is what I'd say. And Darko Rain said the thing is Rico ain't making my lineup for others just to have, not gonna lie. Yeah, see exactly. If you have Rico, if you just picked him up to play defense Yes, good. Like that's how you play defense. And now if you drop him, that no one can pick him up before tomorrow. So yeah, just use him as the drop. Nobody could pick him up anyways. And then you got your kicker, and then you got a full lineup. Yeah. And even if you wait until tomorrow, that'd be fine as well. Hey, Toyota One made it over to TikTok. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Appreciate you guys showing love. And we got another dab coming up here. And let's see, Johnny Knapp, Fields or Dart? Fields, ugly both ways. Jay Shearer said Javonte or Ken Walker. Javonte. Dan said Chase Brown or Michael Carter. I'm going Michael Carter. Fire in the hole. Jake, Chaser Pittman and why? Pittman. You don't get a why unless you throw a rose or something. Especially when you spam the chat. Hey, Jamie made it over to TikTok. Hey, thanks everybody for showing love. Spam the like button like a million times. Everybody, come on. And Jamie said Johnny Fields over Dart. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And Hambone. Imari, Carter, and Henderson start 2. Fuck. I'll go the second 2, Carter and Henderson. And Eggs, Brees or Scat. Whoo. I'm going to go Brees, but it is damn close. It is damn close. And Yug said Marks or Tet. Marks. Like the Ravens got I don't know, 2/3 of their starting defense out. Hey, we got 420 who just joined. Yes. And said Dobbins, Marks, Monty, Rico, pick 3. Marks, Monty, and Dobbins. Hambone, 12-man league with Bijan on by. It's rough out here. I feel you, man. It's hard out here for a pimp. I feel it. Or in the fantasy football world, it's hard out here for a commish. Yeah, Toyota One figured out how to send the roses on TikTok. Yes, appreciate you. Woo. And the unlucky guy. Oh, man. Myers for Wilson. What do you mean? Like you'd get Garrett Wilson for Myers? I mean, if you're getting Garrett Wilson, yeah. I don't even know if that's who it is. JP said Jacobs for A-Chain. I mean, I want to get them both. I don't want to trade one for the other. And shout out to DP Firefighter, who just followed on Twitch. Said, is Jordan Love worth a pickup? He became a free agent in my league. I have Goff as my starter. Yeah, he's worth a pickup. He was only dropped because of the what's it called? Because of the bye week, I'm assuming. So yeah. I'm someone who likes to roster multiple QBs, even in a single QB, just because I'd rather not have someone who's a really good starter out there for anybody to pick up at any time. Kind of sucks. And Anthony K, Hawk or Schultz. Ooh, I'm gonna say Schultz. Carson E, choose 2. Monty, Chase Brown, J.K. Dobbins. Monty and J.K. Dobbins. Tyler got Sharbs, Myers, McConkey. Who should sit? I would sit Charbonnet out of those 3. Ali J, Tet or BTJ? BTJ, man, I'm feeling big things for Monday night. Spam the like button, everybody. Come on, hit that like button. Just spam it. Come on. We should be up. We should be over 15,000 likes. And Wes said, just rip the bong, eating canes while watching Canes. Take my money. Let's go. Shout out to Wes. And Chandler, trade Waddle for K9. If you need to rent, I feel very, very similar value for those guys. So yeah, if you need a running back more, yeah. Wes, I'm guessing Wandale's a lock in for all deep leagues. For deeper leagues, for sure, he's probably a go. Especially, give me some options who you're choosing between, so I can tell you for sure. But if it's a deep league, I'm assuming, yeah. And spam that like button on TikTok, guys. I'm going to answer the questions here in a second. Gustavo, should I trade Bijan? Nah, man, don't trade Bijan, bro. Just keep Bijan, unless your team is sucking right now. And Mantis, I don't want to start Addison. Can you give me the go-ahead to start Henderson, Tootin, or Sharps instead? I don't think I can. I don't think I can because I know it's a bad matchup, but I feel like I still want him over the other three. Sorry. Couldn't help you there. And DP Firefighter, who do I bench when Bijan comes back? Hampton, Judkins, or Marks? I mean, we'll keep coming back. I go live like damn near every day at 6 p.m. West Coast time. That's 9 p.m. Eastern. So just feel free to come back every week and answer and ask questions weekly. And for anybody who wants like direct answers, this is TikTok I'm talking to. This is YouTube. This is everybody. Go to 420crew.com and go get signed up on my Patreon. I post a bunch of information every single week, all types of information that I'm accumulating, putting it into digestible information for you guys. And if you get on the superstar tier or higher, you get my business phone number to where you can ask me one-on-one questions when I'm not live, because I'm usually only live for like an hour or two, except for Sunday because we go crazy. But yeah, 420crew.com. Someone go get signed up on Patreon right now. It'll be the best thing that you do for your fantasy football life. You can join for free, but I'd recommend joining the $5 tier. And Tug Drug Fishing, Waller or Juwan? I'm going Waller, assuming he plays. Okay. TikTok, and hey, Papa J throwing down on the Mac Dre. I need more Mac Dre drops, is what because I don't even think I have any Mac Dre. Well, actually, I do have this one. I do got that one. And Marvin said, so mad I missed the stream. He said, with A-Chain and Judkins being my RBs, I got Kamara on the flex. Should I start Debo in the flex instead? I probably would. Start Debo in the flex instead. Okay, let's see. And let's see. Chandler C. Would you trade Waddle for... Oh, I already answered that. Jay Riley, Michael Carter, or T. Higgins? I'm leaning Carter. Chantel, Egbuka, or Pickens? I'm leaning Egbuka. Christian J. Oh, hold up. Montgomery or Judkins? Ooh. Judkins, I bet, gets more touches, but I'm really feeling Monty this week versus the Bengals, man. And Hambone, Bo Nix, or Stroud to start? Ooh. I'm probably going to go Stroud. Bo Nix has looked better at times, but the Ravens have so many people out. Like half their team is out on defense. And Tex 409, need a wide receiver selling Chase Brown. Who do I target? Shit, you need to target a manager that would even trade for Chase Brown. That's where you got to start. You got to go find a team that has a bunch of wide receivers and like no running backs. If you can find that team, that's the team that you trade with. And Nicholas, Wandale or Diggs? I'm going Wandale. And Ian, Mason Taylor, Njoku, or Fant? Going Mason Taylor. And JT 26, White or Judkins? Ooh, that one's tough, but I'm going to go Judkins. Eagles fan said Bills D. Was there something else attached to that? And Craig said flex Marks or Sutton. Marks, way better matchup. And Hulk, Hampton for A-Chain. I don't want to trade one for the other. And RXKZOT, Bo Nix or Sam Darnold? That's a good question. I'm going to go Darnold. And come on, let's spam that like button. Everybody click that like button like hell so we can get up to like 20K likes. Come on, come on, come on. And CK go. Start 2, Jordan Mason, J-Mo, Wandale. I'm going J-Mo and Wandale. And Corey said, I'm literally trying to offer Kraft for Kelsey straight up. I have no idea why he wouldn't take it. Well, the bye week. Like, that's like one thing too. Like, because you'd be getting Kelsey back, like, but then he might have to drop someone to like pick someone up for like the bye. Like that's just one of the things that sucks in that league is like so much more goes into it than like a normal league because of the only the 3 bench spots. And Colin said on TikTok, Jaden Daniels or Kyler Murray? I'm going Jaden Daniels. And Robert Sylvester, Texans D or the Browns D? I'm gonna go the Browns D, man. I'm gonna go the Browns D. Texans D. Man, they have so many people out. But they still got Derrick Henry to go against. And JP Basford, Jordan Mason or Chase Brown? Mason. And Riz, Woody or Monty? I'm going Monty, but it's damn close. It is damn close. And what up, Theo? He said, good luck to everyone this week. Let's go. And Corey said, Judy or Wandale? I'm going Wandale. And Jake on TikTok, Jake Shoe, Hawker Mason Taylor. I'm going Mason Taylor. Toyota 1, start 1. Sutton, Shakira, Higgins, or Godwin? I'm going Godwin. And he does have God and win in his name. Let's not forget that. And Robert Sylvester, Ramondre or Kendre? Ooh, I'm going to go Ramondre. Dang it. And Theo said, you got to put the song on Spotify too, or just on YouTube. It's prime timing song. Yeah. Man, I don't. How is it easy to put a song on Spotify? Let me see. For everybody who doesn't know, here's the song we're talking about.
This is for all you people out there.
I'm going to do it after the show. I'm making a note for myself.
That's out for the season. How could it be? He stubbed his toe on the couch and now he's on the IR. Paper cut, he goes ouch and yep, he's on the IR. Laser pointer in the eye and my star's on the IR. Ate too much Taco Bell and he's back on the IR. Well, that one I understand. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments.
All right, I got my note. We're doing it after the show.
These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone. Tearing ligaments I didn't know existed. My fantasy team.
TikTok, Justin Roll, Danny Dimes or Hurts? I'll go Dimes. And he's not Dimes, it's Danny Pesos. And Shiv Patel, Strange or Taysom? I'm going to say Taysom. Gas for Dak or Fields? I'm going Dak. Solar, Mayor, Indiana Jones. I hate that. He's not Indiana Jones. He's not that cool. Danny Pesos. And I will go Danny Pesos. Seth, Chase Brown, Jordan Addison, Michael Carter for the flex. Ooh. I'm going to go Michael Carter. I'm going to go Michael Carter, but it's pretty close. And Shiv Patel, did you hear me? I said Taysom. Solar answered yours. Gasford answered yours. All right, we got people putting in the same thing. All right, spam the like button on TikTok. Spam the like button on TikTok. Yes. Do it. Dang it, I gotta see what other trades I gotta push through. All right. Corbett Kraft isn't much of a downgrade to Kelsey. No, man. I mean, it's pretty even, I would say. All right, got to mark down someone for the squares here real quick. All right, and Herbo, is Texans defense a good start versus Cooper Rush? Yeah, definitely. I mean, is there any other options that you got besides that? But if not, yeah, it's a good option this week. All right, and gonna get ready to shut everything down here real soon. I don't know why Nolan keeps why you're spamming it, Nolan. Yeah, that doesn't get. It's like the opposite way to get your question answered around here. All right. Anybody watching the UFC fights right now? Ghostfacers, Lad or Murray? I'm going Lad. Zay, DeMarcado, or Dowdle. Probably going Dowdle. And Erasmo said, how bad is Ridley? Oh, he fucking sucks, dude. And it's not really him. I mean, it's not all his fault, but yeah, it's bullshit, man. Totally sucking it up. All right. And Crispy on TikTok, Rashad or Rico. I'm going Rashad. Okay. All right. Just doing something in the background real quick and get to some of the questions. I'm probably going to be here for like 15 more minutes unless we get a bunch of gifts happening here. We get a bunch of gifts or super chats happening, I'll stay for a little bit longer. But yeah, the best thing you could do for your fantasy football life is go to 420crew.com, which will take you to Patreon. And then you get signed up for my one-on-one advice. And literally you'll have access to me. And yeah, literally the best thing that you can do for your fantasy football life and success. Okay. Let me see. Toyota 1, I got Ibuka and Godwin as my 1 and 2 this week. BTJ and the flex decent, I guess. Yeah, he is. Theo, Diggs, or Judy? Ugh. Yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Diggs, but yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, set your lineup 6:30 a.m. games for the West Coasters. Set those lineups. And Joe said trying to get rid of Chase Brown. Any trade ideas? Thinking Judkins. I mean, no one's gonna make that trade. You have to go find the teams that like have no running backs like at all, and then you can go from there. But that's what you gotta do that. All right. And John, Malik Washington, or Ramondre? I'll go Ramondre. It sucks though. And Joe said non-PPR pick 2, Chase Brown, Dowdle, White, Henderson. I'll go Dowdle and White. And let's see. Trying to keep up with the TikTok, but there's just so much here. Leave your question in again. Just leave it in once, though, for anyone who's still paying attention. MT Hen, Franklin Tolbert, or Bill? I'll go Tolbert. Birdo, Scat Packer, Hampton. I'll go Hampton. T-Bone, thoughts on picking up Slayton or Godwin and drop Ridley? Yeah, pick up Godwin and drop Ridley. Do that. And Tegan, Kamara or Woody Marks? I'm going Woody. I'm going Woody tomorrow. And Max, do we think Man Johnson plays tomorrow? Dude, he's like 50-50, man. I'll be live tomorrow morning as well. It's gonna, I mean, I know it's gonna be crazy hectic, but yeah, we'll find out tomorrow morning, man. And Himothy, Debo or Jacoby start? Oh, it's tough. I'm gonna go Jacoby. And Sergio, Knicks or Darnold? I'm gonna go Darnold. And your boy Jay, Wandale, Kamara, or BTJ for the flex? I'm gonna go BTJ, man. I just got a feeling about him on Monday showing out. And Hamburger Helper, Darnold. And Eric V, Olave or Kamara? I'm gonna go Olave. He gets crazy targets. And thanks for following, Tegan. Sasa Patel, thanks for following. Max, I'm going against Juwan, so I don't want him to play. Okay, there we go. Yeah. And T-Bone, pick 3, Sutton, Pickens, Pittman, Godwin. Pittman's in. Godwin in. Gonna go Pickens for the last one. Hamburger Helper, Woody or Quinshawn. Man, that one's tough. I think I'm gonna go Judkins. And I don't know what name that is, but Tet or Sutton. I'm gonna go Tet. It's both. Yeah, and Jamie reminding everyone on TikTok, follow myself on YouTube, the Fantasy Football Hustler, or if you search by usernames, it's at FF Hustler. It's the exact same that it is here. And EA, Shakir Tucker. I'm going to go Tucker. Gabe, do I start Tony Pollard or Mason? I'm starting to lean in Pollard right now, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I'd lean Pollard as well, too. And Text 409, Chubb or DeMarcado on the flex. I'm going to go Chubb. All right. Okay.
Smoke weed every day.
All right, I got to turn the camera on TikTok because I don't know if they're going to be okay with me hitting the bong on TikTok. But here we go. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. And I'm still here. Leave those questions in, but spam that like button. Come on, spam the like button.
All right. Fire them up.
Light it up. Let's get Chinese eyes, man.
Talk it out, man.
Brazil, what up on YouTube? And let's see. Max, trade question. I got an offer for Garrett Wilson and Cam Scat for Jamar Chase. Do it. Would you get Garrett Wilson? If you're getting Garrett Wilson, yes, assuming it's redraft. Declan, Godwin, or Marvin Harrison? I'm going to go Marvin Harrison, but it's close. And Mike said Pollard or Chase Brown? Pollard. Preston in the cut. Pittman or Waddle? Pittman. T-Bone said that's a healthy buff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kind of grabs you by the boo-boo, don't it?
Got an alert. What Frizzle say? Got an alert that Juwan was in 20K league. What? Like dropped? Woo. Okay, let's go see if we got any news on Juwan Man Johnson, because I didn't hear anything, but I've also been live for like the last 2 hours. Let's see. Ooh, Texans are going to be missing their tackle Trent Brown. He's not even traveling with the team. I'm not even seeing anything about Juwan Man. I think it's because of Taysom Hill. I think it's because Taysom Hill's coming back. So I think everyone's like, oh, Juwan Man Johnson's going to be nothing. But Taysom Hill like barely lines up as a tight end. Yeah, we still don't even know if Juwan Man's like not going to play or not. Let's see. And Joe pick 2 out of Walker, Dowdle, DeMarcado, Dobbins. Dowdle, Walker. And RJ, should I trade Judkins for Dobbins and Jamison Williams and Ricky Pearsall? Shit, I probably would, especially if your team needs some depth. And Frizzell says weird people just gave up on Juwan like that. I mean, unless something came out that said that he wasn't going to start. But yeah, I know he was limited. He was hurt like all week. So that is something. And Tonchwari, Baker or Goff. I'm going Goff this week. Max, the only news I see is that Juwan's going to be working out 90 before game time. Yeah, that's when we get the ins and outs is 1.5 hours before. And Max said Fields or Drake May. Ooh. I think I'm going to go Fields over Drake. That one's tough. And Ben Horn, start Pollard or Carter. I'm going to go Carter. Jay, AJ Brown, Sutton, Jamar, QJ, pick 3. AJ Brown, Sutton, and QJ. AJ, someone offered me Josh Jacobs and Rasheed for Derrick Henry. Should I accept? Man, I probably would, especially if you need more depth. Big J, Chase Brown, Pollard, or Krosky. I'll probably go Pollard. Chris said Ladd or Wandale. I'm gonna go Ladd. I got a feeling about Ladd this week. Fantasy team. Should I sit Cooper Kupp? Well, I'm leaning yes, but who'd you sit him for? And make sure you guys hit the follow button on TikTok. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna be going live more, but yeah, make sure you guys hit the follow. And Max said I'm a Patriots fan, but but Field does the better matchup. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if we're just being honest about it, right? And CJ, trade Jenkins, Judkins, I'm assuming, for Ibuka. Probably, man, especially if you got Judkins like super late, like type thing, and most people did. Fantasy, I can't tell the name, but it says start Wandale or Shakir. I'm going Wandale. Fantasy team said Cooper Kupp or Kareem Hunt. Man, probably go Kareem Hunt. And Gus said trade Quinshawn and Tet for Ibuka and Harvey. I mean, I'm kind of just leaning no because I don't like doing running back wide receiver for running back wide receiver. So I feel like we got to be a little bit more calculated than that. Gus said trade Quinch, AJ Fields or Hurts. I'm gonna go Hurts. I know it's a tough matchup, but I bet he gets something. I bet he gets some groundwork tomorrow because of it. Someone dropped Michael Carter, picked up Rico Dowdle. Tomorrow Carter clears waivers. Yeah, submit the claim for Zill. And Gavin picked 2, Justice Hill, Sean Tucker, Tajay Spears. Oh, man, sucks. And you got to start 2 of them. I'll go Justice Hill. And I will go Spears. And Leia, would you play Bowers or Goddard? So Bowers isn't going to play. So if those are your only 2 options, you got to go Dallas Goddard. And thanks for the follow. And user in a bunch of numbers, Fields or Herbert. I'm going Herbert. Tougher matchup, but. And Eddie, start 2, Smith, Higgins, Coleman, Ladd, Judy. Damn, dude, all these are bad options. I'm going Ladd. I'm assuming that's Devonta Smith. And Jay Ramiro, Zay Flowers, Jamar Chase, Jalen Tolbert. Man, it sucks, dude. I want to say Jalen Tolbert, but it's like how insane is that? I'll say Jamar Chase, I guess. It sucks, dude. Why? Chase should just be sad everywhere. Oh, and Toyota One said, what's that boxing on your necklace? Try to figure it out. It's a microphone. Since I'm on TikTok, anytime I'm on TikTok, I'm going to have this on now because this is the microphone to my phone. So, yeah, this will be here just for show on TikTok. But, this is the mic for YouTube and everywhere else. But there you go. Yeah, it's a mic. One of the DJLs. It's one of the dope ones. And B. Nem, Chase Brown, Henderson, Michael Carter picked 2. Not Chase Brown, the other 2. And Max said Cam Scat or Woody March. I'll go Woody, but yeah, both very similar to me tomorrow. Yana, Rashad White, Woody Marks long term. Woody Marks long term, but just always give context. I don't know how many characters we got on TikTok that you can use, but always give context just so I know. But I'm leaning Woody and E-Man. Now I guess I'm leaning Rashad White because unless Joe Mixon doesn't play the whole season. And E-Man, please, should I give Kittle, Jordan Mason, and Chuba Hubbard for Josh Jacobs? Yeah. Sarah, Justice Hill, Chase Brown, or Harvey? Ooh, yuck. I think I'll go Chase Brown for the PPR work and pray. And Shakira DeMarcado for a TM. Shakira. And Leia said, I'm playing Woody because Chuba's out. I mean, that's a good pivot. Pino, Woody Marks or Dowdle? Woody Mark. Woody Marks, yeah. And Sarah, did you hear my answer? And for Zill, start Michael Carter over Chase Brown. Yeah, I would start Michael Carter over Chase Brown. It's ugly, but it's hard out here for a commish, that's for sure. And before I get out of here, everybody spam that like button on TikTok. Come on, help me out. Spam that like button. Let's try to get to like 25,000 likes before the show's over. I've been here for a little over 2 hours now, and yeah, this will be a normal thing. So make sure you hit the follow because every day it's 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Like I'm live on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Rumble, and a whole bunch of places. I'm going to be starting to go live on TikTok now at the same time. And Dells, Kincaid or Laporta? Ooh, I'm going to go Laporta, but Kincaid, great matchup. And Max K, do I run Bo Nix or Jackson Dart? Bo Nix. And Jay Romero started the season with Jamar Chase, CD, and Igbuka. Man, I mean, it's crazy how this year has been, man. And it's not even Chase's fault, man. It's Burrow's fault and the line's fault. And for Zill, would I be crazy to drop Juwan to get Carter? I got Mason. I mean, who else do you have at tight end? Like, because we know why other people dropped him. I mean, but I still think he's going to be the guy. And Leia said Bowers or Goddard. You can't play Bowers. Bowers is not going to play. So you got to go Goddard if that's your only other play. And Canes, Dak or May? Got to go Dak. And Leia, let me know if you heard that because I know you asked that before, but I didn't. I don't know. Maybe you didn't hear it before. Okay, perfect. All right. Come on, TikTok. Give me the 25,000 likes. We're so close. Everybody just spam it. Last I'm switching my roster. Yeah, I mean, got to do it. Got to make weekly moves. And Hakuna Matata, 69. Hey, hold on.
69, dudes.
Olave over AJ Brown. Yes, it sucks, but yes. He's going up against Patrick Surtain Jr. It's like the worst matchup any wide receiver can have. And RJ45, who should I trade CD for? I'm 1-3, so I don't know. You're not going to get what you want. You're really not. You got to just look at your matchups. You got to hit the waiver wires. You got to try to trade, but you don't want to trade CD for like some shitty flavor of the weeks, you know? And Ben, start Pollard or Carter? And Henry on TikTok, Dak or Baker? Ooh, that one's tough. I'm going to go Baker. And Ari, Mason, Zay, or J-Mo? Ooh, I'm going J-Mo. J-Mo to the moon tomorrow. And Peruvian Puff Pepper, what up? Start Henry or Kincaid in half PPR. I'm going to go Kincaid. Everybody hit the like button. Come on, help me get to 25K likes on TikTok before we get out of here. I'm still going to answer some questions. Help me get to 25K likes. And Jeffrey said a guy had May and Lamar. He just traded Lamar for Waddle. Did he ruin our league? No, he didn't. I mean, it's not a good trade, but if it's a single QB league, I mean, QBs don't have a lot of value at the end of the day. Shout out to Sam for throwing in the super chat on YouTube. He said, I traded Sutton and Juwan for Laporta and Pickens. I like it. I mean, I usually don't like trading like, tight end wide receiver for tight end wide receiver, but I like the side that you got. And it's a really tough matchup for Sutton this week, too. Thanks for the super chat, my brother. Come on, TikTok. Keep spamming the likes. And let's see. User and a whole bunch of numbers. JCM, Harvey, or Carter? Argian, Sutton, Igbuka, Nico. Sit one. I'll sit Sutton. He's a really tough matchup tomorrow. And Peruvian Puffer, start Woody Marks or Chase Brown? Woody Marks, man. And Matt, Igbuka. It's funny. Why is that the autocorrect? Amika, Igbuka, Tet or Javante. Pick two. Igbuka and Javante. Braden, Ertz or Henry. Man, it's tough matchups for both of these guys. I'll go Ertz. And Trip, Henderson or DeMarcado. I'll go Henderson. And RJ said I did the trade Judkins for Dobbins, Jameson, and Ricky P. There we go, man. There you go. And I'm Art, ETN or Tet for the flex. I'm assuming it's Tet. I'm going ETN. B-Row, Mason, Mark, Sutton. Everybody spam the chat on TikTok. Give me the 25K likes before we get out of here. Let's get up to 25K. Come on. And if someone shares some roses or, whatever the cool kids are doing, what does everybody, hit the gift button. I've been here for almost 2.5 hours now. Where are we at? And Argian said, thanks. Appreciate that. Hell yeah. Amanda, Strange or Waller? I'm going Waller. Good matchup for Waller. Bad matchup for Strange. Assuming Waller plays. I'll be back in the morning to confirm who's playing and not playing. And D-Rock, Rashad White or Chase Brown? I'm going Rashad. And let's see. Trip, Henderson, DeMarcado or Chase Brown start two. Fuck, I guess the first two, Henderson and DeMarcado. And let's see. Hey, there we go. Amanda throwing in some roses. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. And Brian, oh shit, it hit me down. Brian said Hawkinson or Waller. Waller. Colin, ETN or Rico. ETN. D-Rock, Rashad White or Chase Brown. Rashad White. Brian, throw in a comment so I know what you saw. Texas Trucker, Waller or Ertz. Go Waller. Colin, ETN or Rico. ETN. Peruvian Puff, RJ Harvey or DeMarcado. RJ Harvey. I know DeMarcado could get a fluky touchdown. I just feel RJ Harvey's going to get more work. And JJ, Judkins or Genty? I'm going Judkins, but it's close, man. And Leia said baby back Gibbs. There we go. And let's see. Where are we at? Bernard, sit one. Carter, Walker, Rashad White. Oh, that's some good options. I'm gonna say, I'm going to say sit. Man, I'm gonna say sit Carter. No. Yeah, I'm going to say sit Carter. That one's tough. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I got the UFC pay-per-view in the background. Dude just got knocked the fuck out. Spam the like button on TikTok. Come on, give me the 25K before we get out of here. Help the cause. Help the cause. Fresh Prince on Twitch. I just made a trade and redraft. Please tell me I didn't fuck up. I'm 3-1 right now. Made a trade with the guys 0-4. I traded Sutton, Hall, and Mooney. I got Lamb, Kraft, and Warren in return. So I don't think you fucked up. I mean, you're gonna have to wait a while for Lamb. Like, that's the one thing that kind of sucks. But no, man. I mean, I like it. I would have approached it in a way different way, though, I'm assuming. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, you got dope players. I mean, you got one on Kraft. You can only play one this week. That's the part that's tough. Oh, dude. Where's the knockout blow? Where's the knockout blow? And Dave, McConkey or Rico? Ooh. I'll go Rico. Ooh, dude, he fucked him up. And I'm Swax, Judkins, Woody, Ken Walker start two. I'll go the first two, Judkins and Woody. And Colin said Pickens or Worthy. I'll go Worthy. Aiden, Jaden Daniels or Daniel Pesos Jones. I'll go Jaden Daniels. And user and a bunch of numbers. Start Juwanna Man Johnson. Over who? I mean, yeah, I don't like everybody dropping him on Yahoo's kind of crazy. And Crispy said Bo, Rattler, Dart. Pick one. I'll go Bo. And Jackson on TikTok, Trey Tucker, Judy or Kirk. I'll go Trey Tucker. Chris said Bowers is hurt. Do I play Fanning or Mason Taylor? Go Mason Taylor. And Italia, Juwanna Man Johnson or Waller. I'm going to go Darren Waller. I'm Swax. I already answered that. Judkins and Woody. Anthony said flex Debo or Kamara. I'm going Debo. 2K Legend, Bond, Fanning, Travis Hunter, Jalen Tolbert. Pick one. Probably go Tolbert. And Ramon, Dowdle or Rashad White. Oh, man. I'm probably going Rashad White. It's tough. And Anthony said, why? Because they don't give Kamara the ball enough, man. He doesn't score enough touchdowns. And Pete said, I need to play two. Garrett Wilson, Nico Collins, Javonte Williams. For me, Javonte's in. I'm going to go Garrett Wilson because I bet Nico gets a bunch of double teams. And come on, guys, spam the like. And I want to see a couple people follow. I'm going to get out of here. So if you got questions, get them in now. Last call for the questions. And 2K Legend, Waller, Fanning. I'm going Waller. 313 Abe. That's Detroit. Fuck free world. 313. Fuck free world. 313. Bo Nix or Danny Pesos. I'm gonna go Danny Pesos. And Kellen Henderson or Mason. I'm gonna go. Man, it's tough. I'm gonna go Mason. It's yucky. And K Sanders, Rashad White, or Woody Marks. Man, that one's tough. It's like it's almost a toss-up. I'm gonna say Rashad. All right. I'm getting out of here, everybody. And Kellen would rather not play either, but sadly, Jacob's bye week. I feel you. Pete, Javonte Williams over Derrick Henry, week 5 is reasonable, right? I mean, but yeah, I mean, it sucks. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision. And JB Stroud or Baker. I'll go Baker, but it's close. Anthony say, think there's a scenario where you put in Debo over Johnston and Nico. I might put him in over Nico. I'm feeling bad things for Nico tomorrow. Because, he's going to get a shitload of double teams like he is. And Chase, Jaden Daniels or Herbert. Ooh, I'll go Herbert, but it's close. And user in a bunch of numbers, Fields or Hurts. Ooh, I'm going to go Hurts, but it's pretty close. And Nate, trade Tet and Chuba for Brees and Waddle. Probably. I mean, if you're getting Brees and Waddle, yeah. And Louisville on YouTube, got to drop one. Sharbs or Tootin. I got ETN. Just drop Tootin. All right. Here we go. And Crispy, you the man with the super chat said greatest live on any platform. You the man, Crispy. Appreciate you, bro. You the man. All right. And we're going to get up out of here. Let me see. I got a couple more questions here on TikTok. Pacheco, Harvey, Bill, drop one, flex one. Flex Harvey. It's tough to drop between Pacheco and Bill, man. I feel like I would just drop Bill, though. Ryan said Herbert or Mahomes. I'm going to go Mahomes, man. This week, it's going to be a good week. I feel a lot of points are going to be scored on Monday Night Football. And Ryan said, D Money traded Pickens, Chase Brown, and Pitts for BTJ, Godwin, Scatterbo. Did I make a mistake? Nah, man. Nah, if you got the BTJ side, I think you did good. And Eric said Monty or Henry. Which Henry? Hunter Henry or Derrick Henry? If it's Derrick Henry, I'm going Derrick Henry, but it's close, man. I feel like Monty is going to ball out, but I feel like Henry's going to ball out too. And Rashad or BTJ at the flex. I'm going to go BTJ off of just like a feeling that I have for BTJ on Monday night. And Eric said Dowdle or Sutton at the flex. I'll go Dowdle. It sucks though. And Hayden, ETN, or Woody. Oh, that sucks too. I think I'm going to go. Yeah, I think I'm going ETN. It's close though. And let's see. Israel wants to start Scatabo, but I got A-Chain, Kamara, and Derrick Henry. What shall I do? I'd start Scatabo over Kamara tomorrow. I'd be okay with that. Eric said, appreciate it. Hell yeah. And all right, I'm getting out of here, guys. We're going to shut down TikTok. Thanks to everybody who came through. We'll be doing this a lot more often. So, yeah, make sure you guys follow. And, yeah, appreciate you guys. Let me see. How do I end the live stream? There we go. And appreciate you guys on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch. And hold on, we'll play the end credits here. Got to show off all the peeps. Shout out to Justin Pickle in a Jar and Chris Patriot Sports, the executive producers of the show. Shout out to the producers. Shout out to the co-producers. Shout out to the associate producers. And shout out to the epic supporters and the awesome supporters. We'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early. Set your lineups now, everybody. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the, 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 y'all don't really want me now.